Obviously, I think our first goal is the same goal as everybody that's starting next Friday night, and that's to make it to the playoffs. And then I think something that our kids really would like is they want to do well enough that somewhere, whether it's winning some games in the playoffs or having a good enough regular season record, they want to host a playoff game here on our field.
Under Don Bigley's direction, those type of goals have once again become viable at Pittsfield, as the Cobwebs have come off one of Illinois football's most storied programs. This season, the Sockies seem to have plenty of offensive octane to take the next step with their Killer Bee backfield.
We've got 8 starters back on offense, probably led by Casey Bowman, our fullback, Perry Bonds, our tailback, and Robert Hanna, our quarterback. They all started at some time during the year last year. We have, of our 5 offensive linemen, 4 of them started at some time during the year last year. So we, offensively, we have a very veteran group.
Because we have both of our backs returning, and so, I mean, we shouldn't have a problem gaining yards and scoring and stuff. So we've just been working on defense a lot because our offense is already flowing from last year because we have everybody back, a lot of people back anyways.
Casey is a 2-year starter for us on defense. He started since he was a sophomore. As I said, he was our fullback last year. With he and Perry both, with the kind of offense we run, I think that they're both potentially 1,000-yard rushers.
With all of their offensive options, the Sockies appear to be very viable contenders in the South Division of the new West Prairie Trails Conference. But beating the West Hancocks, Rushvilles, and Porters of the world is going to require major improvement on the other side of the ball.
I think our offense is really good. I think if we step it up on defense, we'll have a pretty good year. We got a lot of experience on defense. We just lack size. I mean, we need size, but I think we'll make up for it with quickness and stuff that we got, some different stunts that we got in. So.
Well, never hurts to have a great offense, but our defense is definitely looking a lot better. We were a little weak last year, but we have a lot more experience this year.
I think our division, the South Division of the West Prairie Trails, is a very tough division, but the senior group we've had have done well all the way through. We've got a good group of juniors also, and you know, I think that we're going to be able to compete against anybody we play.
We worked really hard in the weight room and conditioning and everything this summer because we know how it feels to be let down like we were last year, and we worked really hard to get to where we want to be this year and be great.
The deepest and most talented roster in tri-state football proved no defense for the 2005 Hannibal Pirates, doomed from the word go by district alignment, that strange anomaly of Missouri high school football that paired the Pirates with eventual state titleist Camdenton in a loser-be-gone match in Week 9. So despite a 9-1 record, Hannibal was left outside looking in as less deserving squads punched their postseason tickets in Class 4. Ironically, the 2006 incarnation of Hannibal football comes to the table greatly diminished from last season, at least on paper in terms of experience and talent. But with a far rosier playoff outlook, the districts have realigned, Camdenton is off the schedule, and the Pirates go to war as the team to beat come Week 8.
Coach St. Clair tells us all the time that every few years the road is paved perfectly. And this year it is. We have 2 of our hardest games first with Rockwood and Helias, and then we have our conference, which is always a tough conference. And then our district, it's a little bit more favorable for us last year. We don't want to look past anybody, but it definitely helps not having Camdenton or a school like that in there.
The value of a more favorable district slate is obvious, but Mark St. Clair has more pressing goals in the immediate. Of highest priority, the Pirates have to find 9 new starters on defense with particularly huge shoes to fill at linebacker.
Murphy and Saxton right now, we've got them penciled in as possible outside backers, and you know, our inside backers are the ones we've got to replace because we replaced 2 of the best linebackers I had in Gosney and Haynes last year, and they're both playing college ball now at Culver Stockton. So you know, we've got some work to do there, but we have some kids that filled in, and we had one kid that was injured last year that's back this year. So you know, we've got competition at all positions, and that's a good thing.
I'm pretty confident in our defense. I mean, we don't have very many starters back. We had a lot of people that's come back though that had a lot of playing time though, so I think we'll be just fine.
Offensively, the equation seems far more defined. The Pirates return an 800-yard rusher and fullback Jacob Saxton, and one of the Tri-State's top athletes and dynamic quarterback Andrew Ferguson. And up front, Hannibal boasts a pair of returning all-conference bodyguards in Jed Myers and Lance Gouch. How Hannibal fills in up front around those 2 gentlemen may be the difference between a 5-5 or 9-1 season.
Looking pretty good this year. We got a lot of speed, a lot of guys that did see a little bit of time. not starting, but a lot of speed this year, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, we definitely lost a lot of size, but we got a lot of speed back this year. We're not focusing on size. We're gonna try to get past people that are speed and, you know, just do the best we can with a lot of heart.
We're really quick this year. We're not as big as we were, but I have confidence in all the guys, and especially Lance and Jed coming back, and you got Dustin Miller, a few other guys that just worked hard this summer, and they're ready to get the job done. They'll do anything for me, and I'll do anything for them.
Oh, we've got to learn in a hurry, and we've got to get ready in a hurry because week 1, Rockwood Summit comes to town, and you know that's a big school out of St. Louis. They've got a lot of speed and a lot of returning players, but hey, we want that. We want something good right off the bat, and we're going to see it come September 2nd here at Porter Stadium.
They used to be the fiercest of rivals, though their rivalry was a bit one-sided. Coming up on the Pigskin Preview, we survey a pair of traditional powers widely rumored to be in decline.